What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Fish Tank Friday. Today we're going to be doing an update on the Red Sea Max 250. We got a 6-month update. Last one was around the 3-4 month mark. Technically I've had the tank for like 7 months, but I didn't start putting stuff in till about a month after. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn those notifications on, posting new videos every week, new fish tank videos every Friday. Thank you to everyone who checked out the new outdoor apparel and fishing line, assaultedgear.com. Shameless plug, repping it right now. I'll drop the link down below so you guys can check it out if you want to. So let's get into this Red Sea Max update, shall we? This is what the tank is looking like right now. It's freaking booming, I'll tell you what. A big up from the last update video that I did is that we now have fish. So it took a couple months because of Corona and everything, but we got the fish in the tank. Blue Hippo, aka Subi, does have some ick. She had it a little bit worse. Oh, look, she's rubbing just for you guys. Perfect. She hasn't done that in weeks. Ugh. Did the other fish just eat a scab? I think so. I was dosing some stuff and now I'm kind of just letting it ride. Nothing else I can really do. She's still eating and everything, so hoping she pulls through. I've been using some like garlic mixture and soaking the food in garlic mixture too to hopefully like help with the immune, but I don't know. Nobody else seems to have it, so knock on plastic. Hopefully that stays good to go. There is one thing on the back tank here, which let me do it at the beginning of the video since nobody answered me last time. Do you guys see that right there? Those little pockets of right there. The little pockets with like orange glowing stuff. And they only get on my back grill. Do you know what this is? Please tell me. I have no idea. I keep taking them out and I don't know what they are. They glow like super neon. But yeah, okay, let me know. How do I want to do this? Should we start at the top left? No, let's start on the right and work our way to the left. So, Dunkins, they're doing all right. My fish just love to get in the shot. Dunkins are doing all right. They got a bunch of heads. Usually they're flailing around. I'm not really sure why they're kind of just like stuck right now. I have both my pumps on. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, they're doing good. They got a bunch of new heads on them. This side's moving and grooving. This plate coral thing over here, I don't know what it's called, but has grown so much. Crazy growth, and I haven't moved it from here. I've just kind of kept it back here. You could kind of tell that part's what's getting covered by the shade because it's a little darker maybe. I'm not sure, but I'm just leaving it there for now. All right. Up here with whatever these things were, they weren't growing for a while. Then they started to expand, and like now, as you can see, it has more than doubled what it was on the plug, and it's just wrapping around the rock that it's on. Crazy growth on that guy. Check it out from the front. I mean, you could see where the plug was. That orange piece is a new piece that we got from the fish haul. Hasn't grown too much, it's just chilling. Back there we got that Favia. It's kind of hard to see with how the glass is in the rock, so I can't really show you all of it, but it's finally starting to like expand onto the rock. This guy's had some good growth. He's probably doubled in size. I don't know how these grow. I guess they just played out like that because that's all he's pretty much doing, getting like wider. It looks like he's reaching for light, but he's growing, so I don't know, just leave him there. This mushroom has not grown very much. I mean, it's grown, but it hasn't expanded or anything, so it's kind of just hanging out there. The Zoa garden has been doing good. These hermits have been crawling all over it right now, so that's why most of the stuff is closed. But as you can see, these on the right side have like times 500% grown. They filled up that whole quarter of the bridge. They're growing underneath the bridge and all the way wrapped around. Like the other guys next to them, I don't know if it's because they're like kind of pinned between. They filled up their spot and they look real good from the other side, but I mean, they haven't kept growing much. Same kind of goes for these other Zoas, and then these are the new guys. Minimal growth, but nothing to brag home about. Nothing to, I don't know how the saying goes. After further clarification, it's nothing to write home about, I think. Hey, we got our little starfish coming out to say hello. This is the new A-can we got. You guys saw him already, hasn't grown much. Zoa garden at number 2 that we started with the new corals also has not grown much. This is probably the first time you guys get to see the GSP since we trimmed it last time. So as you can see, we did a pretty good job here. It's off of the that little ear thing that I have, which is starting to grow a lot again. It's off from the bottom. It's in a good happy spot right now. So hopefully it stays good. And then my asparagus. You guys see how much this asparagus has grown. It might not seem like a lot, but if you look at like the rocks, and it is just starting to crawl over the rocks. Like in the front, the back, it is crawling all over the rocks. I think it has just started to take off. I think it's gonna be a nice centerpiece, like once it starts branching out up there. I hope so. This freaking Monty, this multicolored Monty, I don't know the specific name for it, but has recently started sprouting. And look, it's got this sick freaking double layer going on right now. Although I'm thinking that's gonna be bad when the green top starts to cover the pink top and then starts killing it. But hey, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Hopefully they since it's one unit, it learns how to grow together, so it only grows where it can grow, if that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. Look at it from the side though. Out of control, that thing has been growing. I love it. I love it. This guy too has just freaking taken off. It's probably gonna cover that whole rock pretty soon. I guess it just grows like that with all those lumps and bumps. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty gnarly. I don't say gnarly, I don't know why I said that. If you look at it from this side, it's just going into all the rock cracks and stuff. Pardon this interruption. This little clownfish, AKA Munchie, is a little shit. I cleaned my tank yesterday with the water change just so I could do this video. You know, I wanted you guys to be able to actually see what I was talking about. And it took me twice as long because the fish tries to bite me. He bit me once already and now I'm scared because it's a little hurts. It doesn't really hurt, but it catches you off guard. So I was scraping the glass and the fish just hangs out around my hand and constantly tries to bite me. So I'll have to go one swipe down and then rip my hand out of the water. My workaround was getting pellets and throwing them on the other side of the throwing them on the other side of the tank, so that way they would go over there for a couple minutes. I would clean as fast as I can, and then when they came back, I would have to throw more pellets. I mean, there's gotta be an easier way. If you guys got a biting fish, let me know. Let me know what you do. But, all right. Back to the video. So here we got the jack-o'-lantern. It doesn't look like it's grown too much, but it has indeed. That's the part that I stuck on the rock, which as you can see is already growing onto the rock itself. On top of that, remember it was on a plug before. So the plug stayed with the jack-o'-lantern on it. I broke it in half and I snapped off a piece for Jason, and which actually ended up snapping off into two pieces. So he got two pieces, plus I have these pieces. That's a disc, so pretty good sized chunk. Hey bud, I think it's gotta be my lights. This bubblegum digi has recently been freaking growing like a weed. I feel every other day it's grown like a centimeter on the rock. This little finger that we glued is huge and sprouted into two. Oh, it looks like it's got a third one coming out right there too. I guess they just like the high alk, but they are loving life. Almost forgot, that Superman has not been doing good, so he's about the same. Another growth sprout over here. I believe this is the Morning Glory, I want to say. You could just see where the actual plug was and then look at where it's at on the rock now. It would be really cool if these two intersect. If they meet over here somewhere in the middle. Let me know if you know what would happen. Would they combine and make one, or would they fight each other, or would they stop at that point as a cutoff? I don't know, that'd be cool. Monty, this was that little piece of Monty that I had, and it actually broke. You could see still part of it there because my hand cleaning the tank snapped it off, but I got it to reposition. It's starting to layer and looks crazy. That's not even all the Monty because I had that little piece there. Piece snapped off down here. This piece on the back wall too. You could still kind of see the little outline. And then look at all the crazy growth that it's had in the last 3 months. I feel like this stuff is growing rapidly. Are these normal growth patterns? My levels aren't outrageously high, they're pretty normal. So the only thing I could think of is maybe it's the lights. I got the Radeon XR30 Pros Gen 2 boards with Gen 3 lights. That's the only thing I could think of is making these things grow like freaking weeds. Unless this is normal growth, and then I just don't know what the heck I'm talking about, so just forget everything I said. That was a new piece there, a nuclear or something. Hasn't grown too much, had a little growth, but nothing crazy. And let's wrap it around to the back over here. This was that new piece that Jason gave me that was full of mushrooms, which as you can see, they are humongous. Frog spawn heads, which he said were dying before, but they are no longer dying, my friends. They are booming. Look at this thing. Heads in the back over there. And that's that I didn't think that one was gonna do that good because it's kind of shaded a little bit. So I'm surprised that it's growing so much back in that corner. I can't wait for it to grow more, because right now the big heads are kind of blocked and being that I raised up this bridge, it blocks it even more. But hopefully when they fill in, you know, it will be, oh look, you can kind of see it in the reflection over here. That looks cool. It will give that back corner a nice little And last but certainly not least, my rose bubble tip anemone. Look at this freaking thing. This thing is ginormous. Nobody's hosting in it yet. It's tucked away over here, like you can't really see him or her. You can kind of see it through the bridge, which is kind of cool, I guess, actually, now that I think about it. But I guess it's good that he's over there, because then if I get coral, I could put the coral out on the front. I don't know, but it's gotten real big. But yeah, that's the Red Sea Max 250 at the approximately 6-month mark with the fish in it. 6-month update on my Red Sea Max 250. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Did you see as much growth as I saw? Like, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. If you know the reasoning behind what's going on in the tank, if you know what those things are in the back, whatever, just throw a comment and say you like the video, you know, helps me out. Makes me know that I should keep making these, all right? Make sure to check out those links down in the description for the merch and all the other stuff, and let me know what you thought. We'll see you guys in the next one. Later.